Yeah, man, my name's Kevin Christian, and that's not me, but this is somebody that posted a picture on my post on Facebook that I said, post your picture here, and I'll make a public YouTube video, screen recording video, editing the picture to show EMF broadcast. So I like to start with the curve setting, and um, this picture is it's very bright in the background is very bright, but we may be able to get something out of that. Skin usually shows the broadcast pretty good, so we may be able to get something out of that if there's broadcast going on. And then, well, what I see maybe is somebody's face right here, looking up at this man from the couch. I guess they have their broadcast on the couch. I don't know. It could be somebody's face right there. Anyway. Um, I'm not going to leave it all exotic like this, okay? But what I want to do is see if I can see anything on this wall back here. Okay, so it's going to be difficult to see anything on that wall, but alright, let's not turn you green. Yeah, let's turn you green a little bit. I want that couch to show up a little bit of something though. Alright, let me just proceed with some other settings. What do we have here? We have what you would call a monitor. When somebody has you on remote neural monitoring and they connect you, they have what they call a monitor or little people. It's a broadcast that they could keep on you. And this is what gang stalkers use to attack humans, is their monitors. And this is what people think are direct energy weapons, but it's not. It's a broadcast, and they can keep a broadcast on you, and they call it a monitor. So, okay. Let's just check that off and go over what we got so far. It appears like I can see somebody on this side, like a big face, but it's not as clear. Definitely here though. You definitely see some stuff going on here. The dead center screen right there. I mean, there's definitely some stuff going on here. Whoa. Now these people are one thing, but if you really look closely, you can see about center screen now, going from across the screen left to right, you can see a stream of letters. Okay, and there's several streams of letters, actually, a bunch of them. The whole area is saturated with letters, and this is the links to a gang stalker live stream. Whoever's broadcasting with this guy's neural monitoring, they're doing live streams, and that's what you can see there. Now, okay, so just got real. Okay, let's just go with that for now. I want to really, I want to see this area, like he's jumping down. This is going to be the most significant area for this photo. Um, these little streams of letters are the most important thing when it comes to EMF broadcast, because regardless, these people's faces, like this person's face, center screen right there, kind of reddish color, these people, even if you could see them good enough to say who they are, it just doesn't matter. It's like not like it would hold up. It's not like the police are going to go to their house and say, hey, you've got a cartoon looking figment of you on this person. Your broadcast is on this person. You're under arrest. It ain't gonna happen. What is gonna be more likely is some of us end up decoding some of these little streams of letters and accessing this stuff on the internet, online. Okay, that's what the goal is to gain access so we can control our own settings. And that's what we need to be focused on the most. I like to add contrast to the point that it's not too dark to see. But these letters are showing up nicely, and that is definitely the most important thing when it comes to these EMF, when it comes to exposing EMF broadcasts. Okay, I add sharpness at the end. I take it away throughout the edit because for whatever reason it makes the broadcast show up better. It's like as dark as you can make it with shadow and brightness and contrast, because contrast seems to give it depth. All right, and then the brightness and shadow just seem to make it more clear when you make it a little darker. But you gotta straddle that line of still being able to see it while making it more dark. I don't usually use tint. Every now and then I'll use tint, but I like temperature instead of tint because get that back to 0. Alright, because temperature, you can just kind of make it look more natural into the oranger spectrum, but sometimes things show up better in this more bluish spectrum, but it doesn't put like a just a blob of that color over everything. Like you see, like now everything is just that color, or everything is like that color, but you can really see these letters and stuff going across here, and that is the most significant thing that we're always looking for in these pictures, is these streams of letters. And I'm certain that there's better ways to do this. This guy's got links all over him from these gang stalkers and their little live streams. Your skin is going to show it up. Look, when I tell people, like, take a picture of the walls, because they don't want to take a picture of themselves, but this guy did a good job taking a picture of himself that shows his body, and that's where you're going to see the broadcast the best, because you're the receiver of the broadcast. So you can take a picture of the wall, make sure you focus on the wall, and don't make it too bright like this wall, where it's just light. It's hard to get the edit to work right that way. But because it's designed to, it'll go where you look. It's your broadcast. It's coming to you, so it's designed to be seen, kind of. So if you focus somewhere, it'll go there. That's why you can evaporate clouds. If you focus on the clouds, you can evaporate them, because that's where the broadcast goes. You're not magic or a sorcerer. You're just looking at it, and the broadcast will go there, and these microwaves will evaporate a cloud. But you are the receiver of the broadcast. So mainly, the broadcast is going to be on you. All right? So let me move on into one more round here. So I really messed up the rest of the picture. But I'm not really concerned with it. I've decided that this area was going to be my focus. Now I'm messing it up because look, but I can see this guy right here. I can see him pretty good, but what I want is those streams of letters to look good. And they're not, so I'm going to go back to curve setting. I'm going to fix that. I want those streams of letters. Those are the most important thing going on here. And once you start to dial it in, then you want to make really subtle adjustments. So just making smaller adjustments now. And when I make it darker, you can see like this stream of letters that's a little higher, starting to show up better. But and again, just like the last video that I did for somebody else, I want to say really that this is very conclusive as far as showing that, you know, look, you can see this guy's face, you can see these little streams of letters, but you can't really make it out that well. So this is very conclusive as far as, yes, this exists, and here's what's going on, and yes, you're on remote neural monitoring. You know, gang stalkers are broadcasting, and you can see these letters, and these are links to their live streams, but it's not conclusive enough to actually get us somewhere, so we need to find more advanced methods. Obviously, this stuff is in the photos, but perhaps we need to figure out better ways to take the photos to begin with, as well as better ways to expose the broadcast in the photos. So there's a lot of different things that we need to be focused on, but exposing the broadcast is definitely close to the top of the list. That and learning internet coding and stuff like that. So you know, and there's some people that are going to say, I just don't see it. You're mentally ill, and they most likely know what's going on. You know, but some people are just hard-headed, and they just don't believe in this stuff. Look at that. Look at his faces everywhere. His face is everywhere. But these letters are, all these letters everywhere around this picture on this person. So there's definitely a lot going on here. And you notice how, look, you notice how when I add sharpness at the end, right? You see how it like blurs it up? Right, and I did that through the whole video. Every round of editing, I take away sharpness. But then at the end, you can just add it. And it'll whatever you got, it's going to clear it right up. So, you know, these streams of letters, you still can't really read them. But you can see that they're obviously there. And if you look, you can see people's faces, like people use like them where they are. Or it could be their monitor on this guy. So that's what's going on. You know, there's probably some stuff going on up here too. But overall, look at the right side of his forehead. You can see somebody's face. Just posted up on the guy's face. A broadcast of somebody else, some other person, people that are connected to this guy, just having their broadcast all over him like it ain't no thing. They don't give a shit. They don't give two shits about none of us. These people are just addicted to mind control. They think they're so damn cool. I wish I could just make out these letters. Just be like, hey man, here's your live stream. Go to this. Take your neural monitoring. Tell the world. You know, get rid of these gang stalkers. That's what's going to end up happening, ultimately. all we need to do is get these broadcasts cleared up enough to be able to read this stuff. That's all we got to do. So anyway, that's what's going on. This guy's definitely on remote neural monitoring because he's got broadcasts all over him. It's quite evident. People and streams of letters and all kinds of stuff going on. So, I hope this helps. And I'm not ever gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop exposing these gang stalkers and this EMF broadcast neural monitoring mind control system. Never. I'll never stop.